Staufen. Or Staufen. Let's get some map information from this chap.
What is it you would propose, noble one?
Arthur von Staufen. So he's named after the town? Or is the town named after him, I wonder? Right, map information. Make the offer. Come on, I can't see why he wouldn't accept
Agreed.
it.
I accept your proposal.
Excellent. We both need to see where we're going, don't we, old chap? Right.
Danke for your time. It was useful.
Oh, thank you yourself as well. That's a bit weird. Okay, just to give you a little bit more information, I just had a crash. You haven't seen it because I edited that out. But I had a crash on the turn over from 91 to turn 90, as in this turn. So the turn you just saw actually crashed just as it came to the independent turn. Well, if you're having the same problem, it is a known problem, and it's with the background script. It's not quite as prone as the Rome mod for, well, the original Rome called Europa Barbarorum, or EB, because that is heavily scripted. And that crashes quite a lot, especially when you try to record it. But yeah, I just got a crash there, and it was a random crash. Now what usually is causing that is usually some trait that's been awarded to a character, but the character's died during that turn. So the script gets a little bit confused and it crashes. Usually, as long as you save your games, so what you should always remember is if you're playing this, if you're playing Titanium especially, or any of the Total War game that's been heavily modified, always save before the end of your turn at least. And save before you're going to go into battle as well. Now obviously it's not quite as easy with the older versions of Total War, but the newer versions you can actually save before you go into battle, so that's a lot better. Also, not only do you have a backup, so you can just reload it back in, also, removing the data from the save file in memory also prevents save game bloating, it prevents the file from bloating. So that's a little tip. It's something that's always done me pretty well. I won't say I've absolutely had a perfect run, but this is the first time I've had a crash in this game. The absolute first time, that's turn 92. So I'm well into the game. And it is actually like the first time I've had a serious crash that would actually stop the game from when it came up on the screen. A critical error was encountered, and my Medieval 2 has to close. But that's the only time I've had it. I will tell you if I have it again, same as I've just now, but hopefully. It was just a random, I just loaded the save game back in, ran the turn again, and it's fine. But there was a bit of a glitch just there, so what I would say, if you're having a problem like that a lot, make sure your diplomat finishes the move, so you're not tracking them with the camera during the turn, as in during the actual generation of the turn, when you click to end turn. Make sure that your map is back on your own territory, Because you saw there, just at the beginning of that the turn just now, it flashed over here, then flashed back to where my diplomat was. That could potentially be a problem right there. That could sort of, it could, you know, I won't say it could contribute to it. So, here we go. So it's 1131 AD and it's winter. Right. Another one. See, these are the events we're talking about. Not quite, obviously, cardinals, dark generals. But they, let's say you have a priest out there yourself, and the AI tries to kill him with an assassin, and he succeeds. But this trait comes along during the turn as well. Well, the target's no longer there for this trait to activate on. It's a similar thing. And that's probably what's basically happened. One of the factions, one of the independent factions, has had a general been killed in battle and has been awarded some trait during the turn. Right, so let's get on with it. Right, York Brothel finished. Nottingham Bakehouse finished. Oh god, I've got 9,332. We'll take a look at the economy before we pay for anything. Okay, right. Oh, Jacob Fitzgerald, unappointed junior war counsellor, but we don't have any spare professional training staff to award him. Eustace Longchamp, he's got a guard dog +2 to personal security. Nice. Oh, now we've got York ready. Oh, flipping out now. So, what I think... I was going to convert... I'm going to convert Nottingham. No, not upgrade. Not... Yeah, 5,700. But it's not quite as much as the 6,300 they want. But it's 12 turns, which means that entire fortress will be... I'm going to take these units out first, I think. So we'll go through the buildings first. So, it's 50%. It's not 45%. It's 18%. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, I wonder? I mean, you can recruit millers in towns in the city. Okay, I know they're not fantastic, well, not like feudal knights with plate armour, you know, like proper full armoured knights with a full suit of armour on and a lance and all that sort of stuff. But they're not bad. Not bad at all. Especially with a decent set of armour upgrades on them. But I can always transfer those ones and recruit them into a castle. Either Ken Castle or Carnarvon. So this one isn't fantastically important. I definitely need one at Carnarvon because that's where you get longbows. You get longbowmen from. I don't know whether you can actually recruit longbowmen outside of a fortress, as in a town or a city. I'm not sure if it's a unit you can actually. Since feudal knights, you won't be able to get feudal knights here. But really, how many units of feudal knights do you really have? I mean, do you really want them? I know they're very powerful and also extremely expensive compared to infantry, but you can have 2 or 3 units worth, at least 2, maybe 3 or 4 units worth for each unit of knights. I'd rather have longbowmen. Right. Dublin's still got, 5 turns. Still 6 turns. That's what I'll do though. I'm going to convert Nottingham. Might as well do that now because Bristol... It's almost... No, it's quite a fair bit off still. Alright, Nottingham. Yep. Well, that's it. It's done. There's no going back now. Right, I'm going to transfer these. I'm going to transfer these across to...
Orders.
I'll leave the archer one out because they don't get free upkeep regardless of where... Oh, so let me just take a look. No, they don't get free upkeep anywhere. I would have thought they've got free upkeep in castles. Maybe I'm mistaken.
By your command.
You see what I just did there? I made a right mistake. Never mind. You can move over here and you can collect this over.
We're combining forces.
Well, technically there's only 3 units, but never mind.
Hail my king!
150... No. 104. You're not even 150 blokes, Sunshine. What do you mean enough into a force?
Yes, sire.
Alright, you head back that way. And stop telling tales about combining to a force. Let's start back here. Take a look at the... Oh, look at that. Isn't that funny? Exactly what I keep saying. I'm pretty sure that it's actually the governors, the actual generals, that are causing this religious unrest. Yeah. That's what I said before. Very strange. Let's go back around. Right, that's Nottingham. Convert it to a town. I've moved the millers out, so I'm going to get free upkeep. At least I should do. I can. Oh, I can just afford that, but yeah, I'm going to need to. Right, we'll do that. And that's it, basically. That's all I can afford to do. Hey, look, what on earth are they all doing up there? Never mind. So he can be retrained again. Yeah, because he just gained a... You could gain a trait. Never mind. Right, so I'll just use the diplomat. But where is he going to go?
Yes, my lord.
Where are you going to go? Sicily? I can't really see Sicily making, you know, offering that much of a map. So I'm going to send... Oh, Toledo.
Without question, sire. I shall continue tomorrow, sire.
Right, I think I'll send you. I'm going to send you across the Gibraltar Straits.
Stopping here, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
I'll see if I can establish some... I don't know what is actually down here. No. There should be quite a fair bit of civilization along here, on the North African sort of strip along there. There should be. Right, now, you, Sunshine.
Need someone removed, sir?
Well, yeah, but unfortunately I need to use you, because you're not that good, but I've only got you, haven't I? There we go.
Just name the target, my
Ooh,
lord.
it's gone up a little bit, it's 24%. So it's 4 times less likely, well, 3 times less likely to miss.
Stalking the target, sir.
It's got a 76% probability of not actually getting there and actually getting myself killed in a... Oh, not this snake again, man! You pillar! Oh, for crying out loud! The snake can't understand the way you're doing. The way you're saying. Yeah. Maybe that's what you should have done. Just thrown a knife in the back of his head. So that's 2 attempts and 2 misses. You get there in the end. We get there in the end.
Sir.
I'm going to send him.
On my way.
Where's he get himself killed, I suppose? I suppose it's a... I won't say it's a bonus. I suppose it's a bit of a silver lining. 80%. 80% unrest. Well, 80%. What do you say that? Is that 80% unrest? No, it's not. It's 20% unrest, but it's 80% order. That's it, order. I thought the word was. So, wasn't very good that. And he's absolutely flipping. Obviously, when he's in there, while the turn generates, he may get pick up some traits. Maybe one or an extra, maybe 1 or 2 extra positive, I hope, not negative ones. Let's take a look at the 2,900. That's come right down, and Scotty's back to 1,500. But this general, he'll probably want these supplies coming back up next turn as well. Right, so that is the end of 1131 AD and winter. The freaking Emir is dead now. Oh, not another flipping... Oh, successful jihad. So he didn't actually call a crusade. That's unusual, that. So Toledo must have fallen to the Islamic armies. So the Emir of Sicily has been promoted. Got 1,500, so that's not enough to upgrade York. So actually they're gonna have to wait for their upgrade. So I've got a few chunks of extra cash being taken out, so there's no money. I need 1,598 per turn. Well, 1,504, not 1,400 something. Despite the best efforts of brave Christian soldiers, this settlement has fallen before the barbaric Muslim hordes that answered the call of the Jihad, the holy war. Regardless of whether one sees them as honourable adversaries or horrid heathens, it's clear that an ununified Islamic force is a genuine threat to any that would have faced it. Wish to face it. Okay. So no buildings are complete. It's only really between 1,000 and 1,900 extra coming out. So something else is taking money out of my account. And that's with that. That is a lot of money coming out of my account. I don't understand what's going on really. I've got no buildings queued, so nothing automatically started building. Because nothing actually finished according to the announcements. 508, 32, 13, 4 cities. Oh, of course. I didn't think Nottingham Castle's making that much money to keep, you know, for such a dip to occur. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, start. Right. See what unrest is. 50%. It's back up to 50%. Got to get rid of this. Got to get rid of him somehow. Some way, shape or form, fair means or foul. Can't afford this. Right, Dublin. Still 25% unrest. I don't get that. The way to actually stop that from being you know, from being at 25% is to take the governor out. Eustace the chivalrous. To actually take him out of this town. And that is the only way to actually sort of quell the religious unrest. Yet there is no unrest there. So it's just him. It's just him that the people just do not like him. And that's adding 10% itself because of distance to capital. It's only across the Irish Sea there. It's not like it's across the Atlantic, is it? Mustering all. No, we don't do any of that. Alright, one more turn before the Abbey's finished. It doesn't seem to be doing any good, building churches and abbeys and whatever. It just doesn't seem to be stemming the tide at all. You know, rather than you know, your faction being beaten by military or economic problems, it can seriously be sort of weakened by religious problems. There's not much I can really do. I can't even retrain him, so no. Oh, devastation might be causing a 63 back. So 63 out of 819. 2% embassy, which translates to 10% religious unrest. I just wonder if I've got spies in any of my towns. That could actually be causing it as well as the heresy. So I thought that's an idea.
Come and get me, you coward.
Got feudal knights there, crossbowmen. Where on? I mean, this must be an errant. Yeah. This is more likely to be either a French or... Not much of them left. It's all France. It could be a Danish army. Could be Obertrite, I suppose. Could be an HRE detachment that's gone rogue. Let's see if the AI is obviously sort of inflicted with the same problems I've got. But I need a strong general
My lord.
to lead my men as liable to go. If you just send a single unit by themselves,
As you wish.
they can just sort of turn and just run off. Oh, not again. Can't you stay around an army?
Yes, my lord. Yes, sire. Stopping here, sire.
Genoa. Norwich Fortress. Did I actually... Yeah, I think I did. But
I shall continue tomorrow, sire.
Let's see if I can get a map from them. If I get a map from them, maybe they've got maps of North Africa. That's an idea. Right, I'm gonna stick you back
Yes,
in here.
noble sire. Yes, my liege.
Right, so... What's that? So that's summer of 1132. Ah, the assassin missed again. No, he didn't miss again. I haven't done the...
Need someone removed, sir.
See, he keeps missing anyway, so... I'm thinking if he goes up against a harder target... would he get killed? Well, he got no extra sort of capability, no extra perks, so...
You have a target in mind, my king.
Come on. Come on. Sharpest blaze of forge and hottest of fires, I suppose, but he's gonna miss. But the snake again, mate. Come on. Oh, that's great.
Assured, sire. He won't hear a thing.
Oh. You Burke. Why with the snake? I don't get why with the snake. It's not exactly an extensive repertoire, is it? Good grief. I can't afford to have to keep recruiting flipping assassins every 5 minutes because you keep getting yourselves killed. Ah, dear, never mind. Right, so this isn't going very well. So it's 1132 AD and it's summer.